Welcome to this news brief from Mustang Media. I'm Jasmine Gonzalez. Today we have a special guest to talk about the school's dress code. Joining us now is Associate Principal Mr. Walsh. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Jasmine.
Mr. Walsh, can you tell us a little bit about why we aren't allowed to wear hoods?
You know, you're unidentifiable sometimes. If you have on your hoodie at the time, we don't know, what's going on. It could be, as far as, the facial recognition or anything. If something happens in the classroom or, during the hallway, walks or the passing periods, something like that could, something could occur where we can't recognize you. We don't know who the person is, so that is a safety issue. It could be somebody that we may think that it could be from the outside, and we're not sure. So we need to recognize our own students there. It's in the handbook that we are not allowed to have hoods in the classrooms. You're not to have them around your head or anything of that nature. You should have them in your locker. And you're allowed to wear them into the school if you're coming from outside, if it's cold and stuff, but that's okay. Other than that, you're not allowed to be wearing hoods. Going into next year, you probably will not even be allowed to wear them in the school classroom at all.
With the weather warming up, can you remind students what they can and cannot wear regarding summer attire?
The shirts, there's no half shirts that are allowed. So make sure that you're wearing full-length shirts when this summer, and pretty much that's for summer attire. Just be comfortable as you can be, but again, no pajamas or anything of that nature. But you do want to make sure that you are properly dressed.
To close, what are the consequences if students violate the dress code?
So the first time would be that a student would just have to either bring a change of clothes or have a change of clothes brought to them, or they can put on a gym uniform. The second and third consequences could be in-school suspension or out-of-school suspension, depending on if this is a repeated violation, if it continues to happen. So that would be something that we don't want to happen. But if you continue to violate the rules, that's what will happen.
Thank you, Mr. Walsh.
You're welcome.
Thank you for joining us today on Mustang Media. Remember to be responsible, respectful, and safe.